to less acidic, because that's what lime does. Like, you have to make sure you get the right kind of lime. You have to get the little bags of lime, like pulverized limestone or 100% like what do you call it? Like limestone that has any chemicals in it. Cause sorry guys for interrupting this video, but I just want to tell you guys a little bit about what's going on and some other stuff. But thank you. First, I want to say thank you guys for watching my video, because YouTube I got the hate speech just like every other independent creator on this platform as of lately, because YouTube is stonks unless you're a late night talk show host. But if you guys really want to help me and support my channel, you can do what is happening right here, probably beside my face or where my finger's pointing, right there. See, you can subscribe, click the bell, and there's some ding dings right there. See, that's pretty. But really, guys, if you want to do that, it would really help my channel. Now let's get into the actual video. So hello, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday, Tuesday, something. I'm not sure actually. It's either Tuesday. Pretty sure it's Tuesday. I'm pretty sure we're going with Tuesday. We're going with Tuesday, guys. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm going with Tuesday. Anyways, guys. So, today, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. We did a lot yesterday. I didn't film it. I need to go show you my roses I plant. It's really muggy outside because it's been raining all morning. But now it warmed up to like almost 80 degrees. So, it's pretty hot. I mean, 80 degrees isn't hot for some people, but it is around here. But it's really, humidity is what gets to me. So, especially after rain, it's really humid. So, it probably feels like closer like 90-ish, even though it's like 90 because the humidity is insane. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I got something to tell you. I'll tell you that here in a minute. So let's get this day started. Hi guys, I'm back. So I made a mistake with my worm farm inside here, over here, this one. I corrected it, but my worms were not happy, and and I'm not sure what exactly it was. It might have been a water issue. It might have been a acidity issue, because worms don't like acidic stuff. It could have been acidic because I had too much food all at once. And it was already half decomposed because it was old scraps. We didn't freeze or anything, but I thought it'd be fine, but it wasn't. And also, it might have been too much water because it was watery. I had a bunch of what do I want to call it? I had a bunch of melon rinds, honeydew melons and watermelons to this, and cantaloupe that we ate over the week, and I put it in there. It wasn't like a whole lot because I needed food. I didn't have like a whole bunch, but it was either, I think it was too wet because it was pretty wet when I touched it. So, and then it might have been acidic. So what I did was I added some dry newspaper on top to suck up some of the water. And then I added some lime to lower the pH to less acidic, because that's what lime does. Like, you have to make sure you get the right kind of lime. You have to get the little bags of lime, like pulverized limestone or 100% like, what do you call it? Like limestone that has any chemicals in it. Because sometimes you get lime that has chemicals in it. Like, you don't want hydrolyzed lime. You want, like, crushed limestone. And it usually comes in, like, that's a 40-pound bag, and it comes in, like, a small bag. If you get, like, a 50-pound bag, and it's, like, huge, no, it's not the right kind. But, yeah, that's the right kind of lime. If you don't get the right kind of lime, then it can mess with your worms. Also, you can do the same thing with Dr. Earth. You gotta make sure you get food-safe Dr. Earth, because the other stuff that's, like, for pool cleaner stuff can actually kill your worms, because worms don't like chemicals at all. So, yeah. Anyway, let's check on these guys. I've checked on them earlier and they should be fine. The reason why I know they was not happy is because they was climbing up out of it. If you ever see worms climbing up the side of your worm bin, unless it's the first day or two when you put them in, they might not like the environment too much, but they have to get used to it. But after like the second day, they start climbing outside. There's something wrong with your bin. It's either too acidic, too dry, or too wet. The way you can tell if it's too dry and wet is you take a clump of it, you squeeze it. If it's crunchy, then it's too dry. If you squeeze it and water comes out, it's too wet. If it's too wet, you add water to it. Obviously, but no chlorine water. Rainwater is probably best, or well water. If it's too wet, then you just take some dry newspaper and put it on top, or some dry material like cardboard newspaper. Newspaper works best because it sucks it up. You lay that on top, it'll suck up some moisture. And also, if you add a bunch of food and you think it stinks, because mine was kind of starting to stink a little bit, not like a whole lot, but if you open it up and it doesn't smell like dirt like it's supposed to, you should probably add some lime to it or something like that, because it will change the pH to make it less acidic. Also, lime is just really good at it because it adds all kinds of micronutrients. Also, lime will suck up the moisture out of the bed and bring it to the surface, and it'll suck into the water. Helps with the water. Lime does a lot of good stuff. You can do the same thing with Dr. Earth, but I use Dr. Earth mostly for pests, like because the ones outside, they're doing perfectly fine. They're having a good old time. I checked on them last night. They're all in it. They're having a good time. Right, kitty cat? Right, kitty cat? Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, no one ever sees you. You're a wild cat. You hardly ever come around anymore. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah. like I said, let me turn the lights so I can actually see these guys. Let's see if they're, you probably can't see them because I put newspaper on top of them. So, and also this newspaper sucked up a lot of the stuff. So yeah, see the newspaper even got wet. I think it got too wet because I had a bunch of food that was wet. Like, usually you shouldn't have to add too much water to it. The only reason why, especially if they're inside, if they're outside, you have to add like water to it because they get dry outside. But if you have a bunch of like, if say you have a big bin like we have outside, we have to add water to that one because there's not enough worms in it to really have castings. So once you get castings in your worm farm, they hold a crap ton of water. And then at that point, you don't really have to add water. You just add like food with water, like watermelons and stuff like that, like rinds, because they have a lot of water in it. And you shouldn't have to add water to it every week. But the ones outside we have to right now because there's not enough worms that have enough worm castings to really change the amount of water in it. And it gets dry, so I gotta watch it. But this one inside, we shouldn't have to add any more water to it. We could just, about every week when we feed them, just add some food that's wet. Actually, let's dig in here so we can find it. Yeah, I had worms that was up. They was up here trying to get out, and they was over here trying to get out, and they did not like it. Whenever worms try to escape, there's something wrong with the bed. Like I said, there's 3 reasons why they do that. Let's see if we can find some. I know they're in here somewhere. Nope, there's one. Yep, they're in there. They're eating the food too. We'll cover that back up. And that paper got nice and wet, which is also another sign. Another sign your bed is too wet is if you have like paper or if you have a cardboard on top like I do, which helps suck up the moisture. If it gets soaked, then it's a sign it's too wet. I think it got too wet and it was too acidic because it started to stink a little bit, which is what lime is for. If it starts to stink, it means it's going acidic, and the worms don't like acidic stuff. Add some lime will change the pH to it, so boom, boom, bam. But also this, I had cardboard on top to try to suck out some of the excess water, which didn't, it got completely soaked, which is still soaked. So, as an answer, it was too wet, so yeah. Anyway, guys, I will cut back in a few minutes. I got to eat breakfast. I got to eat breakfast. I'll cut back when I'm done. So, hey, guys, I'm back. I'll lie to you. I actually have to take my dog outside first. Forgot about him. He hasn't been outside yet. My bad. So, we're going to go walk. Oh, also, if you're wondering why there's barrels over here, I don't see how much rain we got because it rained last night and all morning. So, let's see how much rain we got. Let's see. And not very much at all because it didn't rain that much. Not yet, but it's supposed to rain all week. But the reason why there's barrels here is because it's close to the extension cord. And we're going to make a bunch of compost tea. We have Boogie Brew, which isn't really the strongest stuff right now because it's been old. And also what I've been doing is I've been using Boogie Brew, and then I had some of our own compost to it. You stick it in a barrel with like a burlap sack. You stick it in there, and then you stick our own compost in it, and boom, it makes it. And then you brew it every night, and then you use it. We actually did it once already in the garden for fertilizer because we don't want to use chemicals in the garden as much as possible. So that's why we use compost tea. Compost tea and warm tea is like the best thing, like organic fertilizer I can use. Besides like blood meal and stuff like that. But I don't really want to do that because I'm trying to make it to where we don't got to buy anything. Make it cheaper on us. Like we did buy Boogie Brew, but we bought that like a year ago. So, and Boogie Brew's not that much. But like, that's why we got warmed so we can make our own Boogie Brew like type thing. Like all I'm going to do is add worm castings in our compost and bam. And it'll be basically the same thing. But yeah, I'm trying to make it where we don't got to buy anything because, yeah, it's just cheaper. Also, guys, I think I've told you guys this, but over the course of summer, we're going to slowly be buying more trees and plants that grow year-round. I already got a grapevine and a blueberry. They died, I think. I don't think they're going to come back because I planted when it was kind of cold. I thought they'd be fine, but then it got really cold, and I don't think they'd never come back because, first, I don't know. We got to get a hardier grape or something and a hardier blueberry, but yeah, I think they both died because they didn't do it right. But we're going to replace them here soon. I'm going to buy like 4 more plants of blueberries and strawberries. But so here pretty soon we got strawberries coming. I got 10 plants of them coming in the mail. And then we're going to order a cherry tree, more blueberries, more grapes, a kiwi, because apparently kiwis can grow in here, which I didn't know, but they can. A kiwi. And then we're going to grow a bunch of trees. I want a mulberry tree, a peach tree, a plum, and what else was it? A cherry tree. I think that's it, because we have all the apples and pear trees we could ever want, because the pear tree just reproduces so much. We have like a little orchard going on in our backyard there, which is what I want. So, hooray, we'll have a little orchard going on in the backyard, which would be pretty cool. And then, yeah, we have all the fruit we could ever want. Blueberries, strawberries, grapes, kiwis, which I didn't know you could grow around here, but they do apparently. We just got to get hardier grapes and hardier blueberries, because see, we've grown grapes before and blueberries and stuff, but they never come back in the spring. So we'll have to see. Also, we got roses we planted from my mom's. I think, what did we get it for? I think I got it for her anniversary or something, or my dad did. I can't remember when we got them, but yeah, Jake, we're not going up the road. No. No, we're not going up the road. Come on. We're not going up the road. This way. Come on. Jake, you're not going up the road. Come on. Jake, you're too stubborn. Come on. Gee. Anyways. So, and the idea is not to, if you put orchards, in my opinion, are probably better. Like, a monoculture orchard is okay, but you're gonna be spraying for all kinds of bugs and stuff because there's no like. Also, if you want to do a permaculture orchard, you need like other trees around. You need nitrogen fixtures, which I'm not really quite sure what are nitrogen fixtures on here. I know honey locust. No, is it honey locust? I can't remember. There's a certain tree that I want to grow. Oh, I also want to get some nut trees, which we're probably gonna go get some cuttings off of. There's a big black walnut tree around, but you can't really grow them next to other trees because they'll kill everything after a while. So you have to like grow them pretty far away. So yeah, I want to figure that out. But I want to make like a little food forest in the backyard there behind our trailer, like right there between our trailer and the barn used to be. Put all kinds of trees and blueberries and strawberries and grapes and everything. We got strawberries, but they're inside a container because birds and stuff love strawberries. I want to get a mulberry tree because they're really good food for the birds, and birds go crazy for them. Just like our Juneberry tree. Like, we get Juneberries, but the birds eat them every year. So I tried to clone the Juneberry tree. I don't know if they cloned or not. We'll have to check on those. We're also trying to clone our peach tree. So we'll have to check on that too. Hey, look, there's grass growing. I don't know if he planted grass or if it's just regular grass growing, popping up. I think he planted it. It might be corn. Oh. Also, guys, our garden's popping off right now. We got some crazy... Like, right now, the best things in our garden growing is potatoes, and I got a heck of a thing of, well, only 3 of my cabbages survived because something ate them when they was young. I think it was like a rabbit or a groundhog or something got in the garden. But the best thing in the garden right now, we got 3 cabbages. They're doing really great. I also got a whole bunch of broccoli, a whole bunch of kale. They're doing great. And potatoes. We got potatoes at the wazoo. And also corn. Corn's doing great too, which is why we fertilized it yesterday. Because it's time to hit it with some fertilizer, which we don't want to use chemicals and we don't really want to buy fertilizer either. So, best of the world, compost tea. Also, compost tea has all kinds of good, Jake, come on, has all kinds of good bacteria to the soil. It helps them grow. That's all kinds of stuff. But yeah, so that's why we have that big barrel over there, so we can make a big compost tea when it rains. Once we get some rainwater, because I used it all yesterday when we was watering the garden. Well, man, eventually we're going to get a sump pump and pump it out of the barrel. Here, guys, look at this. Look at our garden. Looks great. Look at this. Oh, yeah, also my cucumbers came up. See, look at my corn. The corn's going crazy. Also, corn and... we have corn and... I can't remember. Green beans planted together because green beans are nitrogen fixtures, so they'll grow in the corn. So it's pretty cool. Corn's nice and green. Potatoes are going crazy. Tomatoes and stuff are going crazy too, but look over there. I got... we almost picked lettuce and Swiss chards. We'll have to pick them sometime this week. I can't talk today. We'll have to pick the lettuce and Swiss chards sometime this week. It's pretty cool. Never had Swiss chard before, but apparently it's good for you, so we'll have to see. Yeah, you guys are in timeout. Yeah, you guys are in timeout because we got a big fight yesterday. You guys are in timeout. If you didn't know, I probably didn't tell you guys this, but these roosters are ridiculous sometimes when it comes to hens. They just beat the ever-living crap out of them, especially the little white ones that we have. They beat the ever-living crap. Look at him. He's after me because he's mad at me. I got a big fight with him yesterday. I had to go save a hen, and I got a big fight with him because they was all... I don't know if your guys' roosters do this or not, but our roosters will literally all gang up on one hen all at once and just beat the ever-living crap out of it. The bigger chickens can take it, the bigger hens and the older hens, but the young white chickens we have, they're just so tiny, they just get the ever-living crap beat out. So sometimes they make me mad. I have to go knock them off and stop them, and when I do that, they get mad at me, and that's why they're up there. I can't talk. Man. Guys, I'll get out of my ear, fly. Guys, I'll talk to you in a little bit. So, alright guys, I forgot to show you this, but right here, this area right here between that barn and this fence line is where I want to put all my trees. This whole area I want to be covered in fruit trees eventually. But, like I said, I wanted to show you my thing over here. Come here, Jake. These are my roses. We got one rose here And 1 rose over here for now. And also, there's going to be strawberries in here. So, bam. Rose, strawberries. Anyways, guys. So, here's my first grapevine. Blueberry. Didn't grow. Grapevine didn't grow. So, I don't know what it's going to do. We'll have to get a bunch of them to make sure one grows at some point. I think we'll order like 4 of each. And this area's going to be packed with like trees and vines and all sort of goody stuff. Because there's not really doing what this is back here. And this stuff back here is all trees and mostly apple trees anyways. There's a bunch of cherry trees too, but mostly apple trees back there. But it should be good to put trees here. It'd be good. But a nice little food forest going on. Permaculture, permaculture orchard going on. Anyways, guys. I will come back in a few minutes. Hi, guys. I'm back. My dad's here right there. Right?
Get away.
So, are you happy the worms are alive and kicking up there and in here? After we had our little mishap and fixed it before they all went nuts and left.
I want them to produce some stuff.
Well, give them a couple weeks. I can't believe they ate almost all that food we gave them already just a couple days ago.
I know.
Gotta feed them some. Even these ones ate all theirs almost.
Don't feed them too much.
I'm not gonna feed them again for a couple days. At least these ones, because they got all that bedding and stuff they can eat. And we just had an issue with them, so I'm not gonna feed them. The ones up there need some food, though.
Anything in the bottom of that yet?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I know. There's nothing in the bottom yet. But you'd think there would be, but... I can't even... Sorry about the weird cameras, guys. Nothing. Not a... Not a thing. Yeah, you'd think there'd be stuff in the bottom by now. Weird. Oh well. I don't know if we can see any. If we went through, they'd probably find some castings. Maybe.
Be too small to never see them.
No, they're not. They look like done compost. We need them before we run out of Boogie Brew, which will be soon because we're almost out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that big barrel.
Plants need them.
The garden popped off after we broke it. It really.
Yeah.
The corn really did grow a little bit. The corn grew and the potatoes went nuts. Now we actually get potatoes. Huh? Yeah, I know. Now we can actually get some potatoes and not tops. We'll be good to go.
Yeah. Don't know what you got until they dig them.
Well, they did better last year than yours. Remember yours in the bucket?
Some not.
Yeah, but mine were all way bigger than yours on average.
Yeah, it was.
Yours was just little tiny things, most of them.
You took all the good dirt.
Oh, don't you even. I did not do anything. No. No. I'd really like to get some, like, horse manure or cow manure and put in there, but I'm kind of afraid to. Because that's what worms really love, horse manure and cow manure. I know, we should get a horse for a worm farm.
You build a barn, I'll buy the horse.
You frame it, I'll build it.
I could build something. Gee whiz, lumber so expensive.
No, I know, lumber, yeah. I wouldn't build any. Well, yeah. I'm not even going to get into that right now. Because you said not to, and I'll do it whenever it happens, I guess. If it happens. Anyways, guys. I'll talk to you guys a little bit. So, hi, guys. I'm back. Didn't really do a lot. Talked about my mishap with the worms. Argued about that a little bit. Talked about some other stuff about how we're up on getting trees and blueberries and stuff and trying to grow more stuff that grows yearly and doesn't get to plant every year. Because I've always wanted that, like strawberries and well, we used to have strawberries, but we can never get grapevines and blueberries to grow. And also trees. I mean, we have a freaking crap load of apple trees and one giant pear tree that produces a crap ton. But then we have no trees. Well, we have trees, just not very good trees, that makes sense. Like trees that do anything. Anyways, guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll roll out. Hi, guys. I'm back. If you made it this far, I want to say a big thank you because watching a lot of my videos like this, if you watch to the end, leave something below, like banana or lemon, or leave your favorite fruit below if you watch this far. Well, it'll be our little secret. To anyone who doesn't watch to the end, you won't know what's happening in the comments. One, because comments are good for the algorithm, and two, watching my videos and is good for the algorithm. So if you guys want to do that, it'll be awesome. Also, there's videos here, here, and here. There's 2 beside my face, and then there's my channel to click underneath my face to subscribe. That'd be great also. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. I will talk to you guys in the next video.